I hope that you are doing well. So we got to have a conversation. Kevin Hart's roast on Netflix, deplorable at best. Whew, some things are just going too far, and it also shows you that there is no loyalty. There's not even respect. There is not even respect for the culture. Hollywood, truly Hollywood. Now, let me go ahead and play it. And they're saying that the jokes that were written by Caucasian males, and uniquely Vicky pointed this out. It's like, hey, Kevin approved those jokes. And then when I got to listening, I thought, you think this is funny? So I'm sure you've heard it. Gonna hear it again. Here's just part of the roast. Unbelievable.
He got into a fist fight on a private plane proves that no matter how much money black people have, they're still just gonna act like ninjas. Let's fight. Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black comedian from Philadelphia, and like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them. You've done good though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you right now. George Floyd is looking up at us all, laughing so hard that he can't breathe.
Wow.
God bless you, Kevin. God bless this room, and God bless the United States of America.
How you could even laugh at that? It is unconscionable. I just it speaks volumes. And the thought occurred to me. I said, "Wow! Now I know why Paul Maroney could not make it as big as the others. He was too real. He had respect for himself and his culture. He kept it real. You were not going to debase him. You pull up, you're going to get served with the truth, and they couldn't handle it. Now you've got Kevin. And listen, there have been things been said before. This is shocking. And I thought about years ago, they said, oh, he made some joke about violence and saying that something about, allegedly, I have to say, when it comes to hitting a woman, it was said that he made a joke that a dark complexioned black woman can take the punch. Again, gotta say allegedly. And it was like, wow, are you really serious? I don't know, who does he see when he looks in the mirror? Conan O'Brien? But the fact you have and we're not here to debate character. If we want to debate character, then guess what? Debate the character of the one that killed him. But the fact, George Floyd was basically that he was murdered on film. It was recorded. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Still on that neck. And see, here's the thing about it, Kevin, since you want to laugh. If you didn't have that money, it could still be you, bro. Here's the thing about it. Things like that when it happens is part of the programming too. Oh yeah, you think it's not? It is part of the programming because what you're basically doing is like setting the stage. So those things keep on happening. You just say, oh, there's another black man, being unalive. His life is not important. Another black person being unalive. Yeah, we've seen it before. You become immune to it. That's the danger. And then you want to go ahead and transcend that over to incorporate that act alone into comedy. And dude, this is your group. You can be Kevin Hart all day worth millions of dollars. You're still a black man. You're still part of the black culture. This is still your group. So this lets you know how these men like Kevin, oh, I see why a little bit, I see why excuse me, I shouldn't say that. I see why he made it to the top. Oh, yes. I kept saying this is kind of like similar to when you see, oh, the first black person too, the person has been vetted and the person is going to stay under the thumb and abide by the rules by the ones that are in charge. The fact that, and again, they're saying that the jokes were written by Caucasian males. That lets you know right then and there, dude, what they think of you to even, this is your roast, and for them to write these jokes, and then for them to automatically know, I guess they know you better than we do, that you're going to go along with it because obviously you did. If you approve these jokes, you did. A person from our community, from our group, murdered on film. They'll have more sympathy for animals. And he found it humorous. Another black man found it humorous. You gotta be kidding me. Every day, people that they prove what Dr. Claude Anderson has said. Every day, do nothing to help their community. It's like they got a batter in their back. Okay, so listen, you're going to be on top, and we're going to promote you, but you understand you're going to you're not like part of them. You're going to have to distance yourself, right? They got WS got that battery in the back, and they're winding it up. That's how I see it. Wow, he found that hilarious. Did you now? No respect for the culture. Remember a while ago, was it Little Wayne that they had to, the elders had to kind of set him straight, as they say, letting him know that making jokes about, he incorporated, I think, into a rap song about something about Emmett Till. What the heck is going on? I get what did Tupac say? Hate the ladies that make the babies. It's really dangerous when you have men that hate their own. That's why they do what they do. They build wealth for other people. That's why they do what they do. Talk about being a sellout. I think this right here, he definitely got to qualify. Listen, he had to qualify for me on some other things that he said. But this it speaks volumes. They're letting the world know there is absolutely no respect at all. There is no respect for the culture. There is no appreciation for the ones before. They don't even respect themselves. And he found this humorous. Anything he produces after this, I shall not be watching. I think he has another show on now where they're looking for talent. I'm out. But I know this group, especially a lot of women are they'll male identify. A black woman should really be getting the times 10. This here it speaks volumes that you don't care that not just human life, but human life that is subjugated, uh, taken out, not considered worthy compared to others, a group that's just been oppressed and depressed. Why do you think BLM came up? Because they're letting you know every day life don't matter. And then for you to basically laughing at this joke to approve this show lets me know he's jumped right on the bandwagon with them. Did you not hear the other jokes they made? I'm like, that's the other thing about it. Do you not see what they think of you? A joke was made about if they were to LYNCH him, they would need to have a bonsai tree because he's so short, and he laughed. How could you find that funny? How? I don't find it funny at all. How could you find that funny? If they were to LYNCHU him, they would need a bonsai tree because he's a little, he's I guess, they're saying he's a little dude. But you think that's funny? Are you laughing? Maybe he's laughing on the outside and crying on the inside. How do you look at yourself in the mirror? I don't care what your bank account says. How do you look at yourself in the mirror is beyond me. It's like it's like is there a puppet in the room? Is there a clone? This kind of humor to be made at your expense, and you laugh. Wow. You laugh. I can't believe it. You laugh. It speaks volumes. So when you add this up, you wonder why you want to talk about, we're not a monolith, we understand, but there are just some things, there are boundaries, there's respectability. It's like that. About that store, and I said, what happened to that young black man? I'm like, oh no, that's all I need to know. I don't know him. No, I don't. We don't. I'm quite sure we've got different political ideas. What I think, my opinion, he would probably be opposed to. It's not even about that. I'm not petty like that. See how people will get on one little thing. I don't like you because you said this. Some people are so silly and so limited. It's the bigger picture. This right here just showed you. You think the ones at the top are your friends, and they're not. No allegiance, no respect for the community, let alone the culture. So the bonsai joke, I didn't even laugh at the one with Charlie Kirk. And I didn't watch the whole thing. Am I a Charlie Kirk fan? No. I didn't laugh at that one. Uh-huh. This right here hits home because it's my community. So for them to even, that's the other thing, for them to even have a joke about the bonsai tree. If they were to LYNCHM, they would need a bonsai tree. That's the part. Do you see how they see you? Do you see how they see you? George Floyd, a recorded murder on tape for the entire world to see. Pretty much the entire world did. And you find that humorous? No respect to the family, the culture, pretty much no respect for yourself. Wow. Kevin Hart. He, in my opinion, he has no heart for his community. He has no heart for humanity. He has no heart for his people. The ones that wrote the jokes, you think they see you as an equal? Nah, they see you as boy that they can exploit. That's my opinion. I really do believe that. Or they wouldn't have wrote those jokes, and let alone present them to you. But see, guess what? We don't know the real Kevin. We just know what we see on stage and makes us laugh from time to time. They know these people better than we do. So this, it is very disrespectful. It's very hurtful to me. It is. I find it offensive and very hurtful. Hmm. To mention to LYNC from a bonsai tree, that happened to my people. I don't find a damn thing funny. And I really can't say what I want to say. You do got to try to keep it. I don't find a damn thing funny. The one that's saying, how about we connect you? Would you want to be made a tree ornament? The one that wrote the joke. The one that's laughing, you want me to make a tree ornament? We know who that happened to in this country. I don't find a damn thing funny. Kevin, how you look at yourself in the mirror? I got a news flash for him. Despite your financial success, I got a news flash for you. Guess what, bro? They still don't see you as their equal, and they never will. Because if they did, they would not have disrespected you, the culture, by presenting these jokes to you. They never see you as their equal. They probably see you as their boy. And I don't mean like your homie, your friend. I don't mean that, bruh. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. They see you as a boy. So you can still have billions of dollars. You're still powerless. Oh yes. You think it speaks volumes? It's one of those things you have to sit down and say, "What? You thought that was funny? Unbelievable. The sickness of it all. Just sad. Very disappointing. Very heartbreaking. Anyway, enough of this video. And the comedian Tony Hinchcliffe, I think he's a POS. Yeah, I do. POS certified. I don't know who you are. Really don't even care because you sure as hell not funny to me. I'm just not hearing about this Tony Hinchcliffe. But they say you didn't miss nothing. Anyway, I'm going to try to have a good day, people. But this is just the disrespect at an all-time high. heaven forbid, the ancestors watching from above. And did you catch that too real quick when he was saying George Floyd is looking up? So clearly, he's saying George Floyd is in hell. So, think what you want about that. But we know one thing, when it's your time, I'm quite sure, guess what? If he's looking up, you and Kevin will be too when I'm out.